So the iron sheets,
The State Minister for Karamoja Affairs, Florence Namboozo Wamala, has launched the distribution of 11,168 iron sheets to reformed warriors and vulnerable people in Moroto, Amudat, Nakapiripirit and Nabilatuk districts. Leaders thanked government for bringing iron sheets to benefit those who did not get.
I'm happy that the second batch has come, but again with some issue that where are we going to put the Karashonas? Because I saw from my issue, the 30 is for the 30 beneficiaries in the 7-7. They want the 7-7 per patch. How about those who voluntarily gave out their cards? Because in the first batch,
Before the distribution kicked off, a harmonization meeting between Security, Ministry of Karamoja Affairs officials, district chairpersons, chief administrative officers, among others, were held at 3rd Division headquarters in Moroto to avoid the mistakes which were in the distribution of the first bunch distribution.
How to modify this program so that when an old woman gets these iron sheets, she has got support to actually have a house, other than her keeping her parties either in the store or in the sons.
To also recognize our local leaders, those who are running with those people, because for us we get information, but there are those foot soldiers go down to look for those guns. At least they should be considered at a certain stage.
So what we are doing now is to give iron sheets to those who are on the verified list that did not receive in the first phase.
In the meeting, issues like verifying beneficiaries lists to edit some people, being double beneficiaries as reformed warriors and vulnerable people. Some people on beneficiaries list died, migrated, and others re-imprisoned for going back to cattle rustling. Concern on poor utilization of the iron sheets, which was distributed last year, was not ignored. Leaders cited that iron sheets were sold to the neighboring region and in Kenya.
I moved around to ask them why. Some of them said this is that they were still affected by hunger and they will build later. Others say they were looking for life.
We have good information that some beneficiaries trying to avoid the scrutiny here decided to sell the iron sheets to some people in Kenya.
Leaders want iron sheets to be distributed to people who have put up house structures.
As leaders, can we hold, say that no, we shall first see your structure so that we release your mabati, they are here. But after seeing your structure, we shall even transport your iron sheets.
probably the people who should receive these iron sheets should be told, and they put up the houses up to the roofing level. That's when they get the iron sheets.
Now we need to first harness what we already have, what we were given, how far, what is the productivity. Otherwise we may just say there are people that are not given, but what about what we got? Do we have any productive or progressive growth on what we have?
Relatedly, leaders were not happy with the Ministry of Karamoja for not providing transport to the sub-counties, which are far as 70 kilometers from the district headquarters. Minister Namboozo has a message to leaders in Karamoja.
You want the iron sheets to be delivered home. Why are we keeping our people this way? Why are we encouraging them not to even put in any effort? That's why they can easily sell these iron sheets, because they don't own them.
Leaders want the people who lead the peace campaign to be considered. Meanwhile, leaders called on government to bring the balance of goats in order to settle the Karakunas. The last bunch of iron sheets have reached the 9 districts of Karamoja sub-region. In Abim district, 59 have benefited the 1,534 iron sheets. In Amudat district, 37 have benefited the 962 iron sheets. Kabong, with 76 beneficiaries, of the 2,054 iron sheets. In Kotido, 71 beneficiaries of the 1,846 iron sheets. In Karenga, beneficiaries have been 30 of the 780 iron sheets. With a number of reformed warriors 21, of these 21 were reformed warriors and 9 vulnerable people. In Nabilatuk district, the 494 iron sheets. Of these, 19 were reformed warriors. In Nakapiripirit district, 30 have benefited the 780 iron sheets. Of these, 5 being reformed warriors and 25 vulnerable people. In Napak district, 52 have benefited the 18,352 iron sheets. Of these, 52 being vulnerable people. In Moroto, 41 have benefited the 1,066 iron sheets, with 41 being vulnerable people. The total number of iron sheets submitted has been 11,168. Each beneficiary is to receive 26 iron sheets to construct a house and a pit latrine. In 2021, Parliament passed a supplementary budget of 39.9 billion shillings to facilitate Ministry of Karamoja affairs to purchase goats and iron sheets for the reformed warriors and people who supported disarmament. Benon Mokwaya, Maureen Iga, Karamoja.